entire Gutenberg region too deep. A bit too much. Made a lot of theft and violent crimes in an area. People are gonna start taking up arms. No. What if I give the money back? I need more bets on my own. And
Henry, where's Captain
Give me that
Zizka?
He got held up.
I received a report that von Bergov's banner is flying in the camp of my dear cousin Sigismund, so I assume the negotiations at Trotsky didn't go too smoothly.
No, sir. I don't have good news for you, I'm afraid.
Well, good or bad, I'm sure you have plenty to report. So what happened with von Bergov at Trotsky?
right out with a suspicion or just be emotional about it? I guess, is that correct? I guess.
I beg your pardon, Margrave, but I have the feeling you already know everything.
Really? I have the opposite feeling. These days, I seem to be completely in the dark. John of Liechtenstein, my court spy, I suppose you could say, has mysteriously fallen silent. But there's one thing you're right about. I have a fair idea about what you got up to at Trotsky. Now, let's get to a more important question. I heard you ended up in von Bergov's dungeon. And judging by the state you were in when you arrived, I expect they didn't treat you too well. You didn't
the whole castle,
reveal anything important there by any chance?
Maybe I should be honest
I
about
asked
it.
questions, yes. But I was counting on that and prepared myself for it.
How did you prepare yourself?
Well, I mainly told them things I was pretty sure von Bergov already knew. Like that Radzig is a supporter of Wenceslas, that you and I met in Ratai.
And was he satisfied with that?
Well, I don't think he expected anything more from a simple servant of Lord Capon.
That's true. I must say, Henry, you've pleasantly surprised me. You can keep a cool head as the world around you burns. You'll make it far. Thank you for the news. You're free to go if you want.
I'm sure reached that
But
point.
I would be glad if you stayed at the fortress. As soon as it's possible, you can join a legation heading for Rattay. I'm sure you already want to go home.
Why are you pronouncing it different? I thought it was Rattay.
Sir, that's a generous offer, and I appreciate it. But it's not what I want.
If you wish to stay and help here, I'll be glad, of course. I need someone to escort my envoys, and you've proven yourself more than capable.
It's Lord Capon, Your Grace. I came to find out where he is and rescue him.
A noble
Why am I doing
thought.
everything for him?
But you mustn't worry about Lord Capon. I'm sure von Bergov has him trapped in a gilded cage.
But I made a promise, sir.
I understand, but honestly, Lord Capon is now safer than you or I. The most sensible course now is to
Possibly, I've
wait
heard
for
about
the
those sort of
ransom
situations.
Margrave.
Ah, Captain Zizka. Henry and I were just discussing Lord Capon.
Yeah, the Margrave thinks he's in no danger, and we should wait for a ransom demand.
As one does.
I wanted to talk to you about something else. I suppose you're wondering why your friend Hinnek, also known as the Dried Devil, isn't here?
Oh, there's plenty of gossip going on around the fortress.
The wrong end of a torture chamber.
You and Pisek
Gossip could
refused to
be.
grant him asylum.
Wait, who?
Asylum is for those in distress, Captain. Hinnek came to burn and pillage. I have quite different plans.
And what might those be, Margrave? Sitting and talking while King Wenceslas rots in a dungeon. What would I expect? Not so long ago, you were conspiring with Sigismund against Prokop, your own brother.
It would be futile trying to explain to you the intricacies of the Luxembourg's dynastic politics. Let me just explain that was
Give it
what
them.
was called for in the situation. But I assure you that I am now acting in the best interests of this country and of King Wenceslas.
You're acting first and foremost in your own interests. Everyone knows that.
Strong words coming from a man who earns his bread by killing merchants on the road. No offense intended. I applaud your art. The pen is mightier than the sword, but there are times when it's vice versa.
Want him further. He's within sword's reach.
Enter!
All ready to leave now, sir?
Good. It's high time. I expect the captain was about to leave anyway. Are you not?
With pleasure.
And you, Henry?
Me? Well, sir, I made a promise.
I understand. I won't attempt to keep you here by force. But bear in mind, I have concluded a very fragile truce with Sigismund, which gives us time to get ready. And if anyone should disrupt my plans with headstrong acts of violence, there will be consequences. Grave consequences. I consider this matter
But
closed.
they're rather back to violence.
Farewell and good luck.
No head nor strength involved. But didn't took over anything important.
I get the feeling Yopes didn't make a great impression on you. Are we leaving?
Yeah. And Henry's going with us.
Wait, you'll help me find Capon?
Sure. But we'll need people for that. And information.
Goody.
Catherine, I've got a job for you.
Yes?
Go to Kuttenberg. Find out what happened to Liechtenstein. If anyone knows what's going on in this godforsaken country, it'll be him. In the meantime, we'll go and find Dry Devil and his band.
Good luck. I'd go all the way to Rome to spy if it kept me away from the devil.
Let's go.
Am I ever gonna meet this man you're talking so much shit about? No? Where the fuck am I?
Close. The devil doesn't know you, but he should recognize me, even like this, unless he's too drunk.
What is your plan, anyway? Go from village to village, hamlet to hamlet, until we find him?
That won't be necessary.
Great one.
We just have to visit places where you can get booze.
Oh, so all the taverns and dens in the region?
If it comes to that,
Sounds like a plan.
I'm up for that.
don't get your hopes up.
What is
Have
that
a
like?
beer, listen to the local rumor mill, and if we don't find anything, we'll pay up and move on.
Where do we start?
I have heard of a place that's a favored meeting spot of bandits, poachers, and all kinds of scum. If I was looking for the devil,
Sounds like home.
or at least someone who knows something about him, that's where I'd go.
Sounds like a good place to start. And if we find the devil, what then?
If we're really to step on Sigismund's toes, we need capable men. And the devil's capable. of anything, really.
I'm not sure what the three of us can achieve.
Hinek's not alone. He has the devil's pack.
Who?
That's what his band is called. They're exactly the sort of men we need.
And what do you have in mind when you say step on Sigismund's toes? What about Liechtenstein and Capon?
The same thing we did to von Berghoff. But don't worry. It's gonna take a lot of time before we're ready. In the meantime, hopefully
Same
Catherine
thing.
will find out where young Liechtenstein is hiding. If his spy network really lives up to the legend, he'll surely know where they're keeping young Capon.
I just hope Sir Hans is all right.
Why wouldn't he be? He's the Lord of Perkstein. He's of no use to them dead.
If I don't bring him back to Hanush alive,
Well, they
I
seem
might as
pretty
well hang
keen on
myself.
torturing him.
How much farther is it?
Still a long way to go. Shall we speed up?
The road's quiet. The surroundings are pretty. Why rush? At least we won't be so conspicuous.
If you say so.
I just want to see where we're heading. Really? We just immediately leave? Hmm. It looks pretty nice to me. Give me a second. I need to double check something. I thought it's bright. I want to try out this crossbow. Be able to fuck shit up with this. Not that there's been much to stop me before.
Shouldn't we speed up? We won't get there before dark like this.
What's the matter? Don't you want to enjoy the scenery?
Fine, let's fast travel.
I changed my mind. We really should pick up the pace.
Why didn't you take the other? Are you fucking kidding me? You really did take the scenic route. Holy shit. That's so far.
We're here. The journey doesn't prove to be in vain. Keep your hand on your hilt, Henry.
Righto. I wish you'd let me drink first.
I warned you you had it coming, you drunk.
Hang on. I didn't see it. Does feel better when I've had a drink. It's a gift from God.
Either you pay us back our coin, or you can leave your head with us.
You
The
wouldn't
fuck is
get a
happening here?
person for an alternative mine.
You're right about that.
I'd have a use for that turnip. But I can only pay for it with iron.
Shiska?
You
Good
turn
evening,
on
Grin.
your heel and get going. If you value your life. You might have noticed there's more of us than you.
That can be fixed.
Allow me. Jesus! Right! Well, we can't be pacifists. Okay, hi. I don't like this. Oh my god. I'm too strong.
Do I have to pull you out of trouble again? I see you're still a drunkard.
It's
Man,
good
I
to
can get
see you
past
too,
you, huh?
Shiska. What happened to...
No one is called the Dry Devil. He doesn't touch drink at all, does he?
That doesn't matter now.
Huh? Who's that? Where's your old band?
You're looking at all that's left of it.
I see we have a lot
Jealous.
to talk about.
That we do. Anyway, this is Henry.
Hello.
Henry, this is Kubienka.
Hiya, lad. And thanks for the help. You're handy with a sword.
Thanks.
Not that I couldn't handle them myself.
He would be one of the best archers north of the Alps.
If you could keep a
He
stable
wasn't
hand.
drunk or with one arm in the stocks all the time.
Shouldn't we leave before someone notices the corpses?
Easy, lad. This was the devil's den. If we behave ourselves, the innkeeper will just charge us a cleaning fee, and that will be that.
Why the fuck would
There
somebody
will be
show up
plenty
there?
of time to get acquainted with the local customs. We're looking for the devil. Where is he?
Well, when I said we have a lot to talk about, now is the time. This is the innkeeper, Dreadlight.
Gentlemen, I won't have this. You're murdering my guests and making a mess.
They started it.
They've been drinking on credit for half a day. Who's going to pay for this now?
If you search their pockets and sell their weapons, that should cover it. And I have a feeling Kubienka here owed them some dice winnings.
I didn't cheat.
Pay him.
All right, then. What did I do to deserve you? Here you go.
Ah, I see you are a nobleman and a generous one at that. You didn't have to,
I
but
didn't notice.
thank you. I'm much obliged. You don't need to worry about anything. We'll clear away the corpses, pour some
It's just
sand on the
so
blood,
quick.
and no one will know what happened
Nothing
here.
That's nice of
suspicious
you.
about this.
But leave us alone now.
Nobody will be looking for them anyway. Only the catchpoles would be interested in them. You might even get a reward.
Did you hear Lord Chishka?
Yes, I did. Of course. I'm leaving. Just call if you need anything.
Who's the devil chap
Who's
anyway?
this devil fella of yours, anyway?
He's an angry, dangerous murderer.
thought
Someone
this
you
was
want
him.
on your side, but never against you.
And a treacherous old fox, too.
So
One
this isn't
time,
him, huh?
He was besieging a castle, and when they refused to surrender, he dressed up as a begging hag. They let him in, and he slit their throats in their sleep.
Quite the
I
strategy.
still regret not being there to see that.
I was there. In fact, he kidnapped that hag's grandsons and told her he'd cripple them unless she let him in the castle. She opened the gate for him at night, and you know the rest.
Ha! Well, I could better the way Devil tells it.
Is it just you and the devil here? Where's the rest?
That's the problem.
What problem?
Well, I'm
War
alone
problems?
Where's everybody else?
here. I'd like to know that too. When the devil was captured, they scattered. Some are dead, some ran for the hills. Some are probably holed up somewhere drinking.
Somewhere, something,
What?
somehow.
The devil's been captured, and that's how you tell me the news!
How
Okay,
long
this
has
is
it been since he was captured?
I've been sitting here drinking ever since it happened. So, maybe a week, maybe even a month. More like a month.
A month? They haven't hanged him yet.
I
That's
hope
the
not.
thing. The devil's famous. Lots of people want him dead. But they won't give him the news or the axe. They want to send his soul to the Lord in a much worse way. The devil is a proper bastard, but not even he deserves that.
Who captured him?
How should I know? Some armed bastards.
Shit, Kubienka, you must know who came after you and why.
Well, we botched this job in Kuttenberg. It was supposed to be a breeze, but the fuckers outnumbered us 3-1. Before we could react, they knocked the devil down and pounded on him like a deaf man on a door. Ada and I tried to help him, but we just couldn't.
Fuck.
It pisses me off that we had to leave him there. But we would have been captured.
What are they planning to do with him?
Oh, the devil's got a fat price on his head. He's the most feared robber baron in Bohemia. There are several empty tents in Sigismund's
What a
camp,
title.
thanks to him. They really want to relish his death. They'll take him to their camp outside of town for that.
Who told you that?
When someone owes you a dice wager, they'll spill him what they don't know. They say the people of Kuttenberg can't wait to see him gone.
Do you know where they're keeping him?
Why? The town guard took him. So he's probably in the town jail?
Fuck. There's no way we're getting him out of there.
My words. Otherwise, we would have gotten him away from those fuckers a long time ago. Not even a mouse can get in there. We can't pull off something like that.
If they're gonna move him, that could be our chance. We'll wait for them and free the devil.
He will be watched by a dozen armed guards. We're only 3. So unless you have 10 men up your sleeve...
I thought the devil would have at least 10 men. But other than that, it makes sense.
I got
don't
a
think
pretty
we'll have
good
another
crossbow.
shot.
I was going to hire some muscle for
That was some
Harry,
gunpowder.
but I got thirsty. You know the rest.
More like I know you. But maybe we'll find someone around here. Everybody will listen if we mention coin. Can you think of anything else that might come in handy?
Well, how about some hand cannons?
Have you got some?
Well, not on me. But maybe there are some in our old camp. It isn't far.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Surely. If I can remember where we hit them. And as luck would have it, they're not far from the road they used to transport the devil.
What place is that?
This narrow gully with a nice curve that backs for something nasty to happen in it. West of here, you can't miss it.
Looks like there's still some sense left in your noggin despite the booze.
And what about me?
You'll go with Kubianka to get the hand cannons he may be... surely hid somewhere.
Great. At least I won't have to carry them myself.
Don't dilly-dally.
Very well.
And when you have them, meet me at the ambush spot. Keep an eye on him. And don't let him talk your ear off.
All right. You mean I can't fucking...
Come on, lad. How did you meet Shishka anyway?
We tried to capture him, but he ambushed and captured us instead.
That sounds like Shishka. But that is how friendships for life are made.
With one of them in jail, while the other mocks them through the bars.
Actually, that's how I met my wife.
You have a wife? Where is she now?
Where could she be? Maybe rotting in the jail. I left her there on our wedding night.
Well, if that's what you say.
Can I move? Nope. Oh yeah, oops. What the fuck? Did it skip through a bunch of dialogue while I was in the menu? Oh, fuck off. Okay. So I'm not doing that then.
A horse like that must cost as much
How
as a
did you meet
farm.
Shishka anyway?
We tried to capture him, but he ambushed and captured us instead.
That sounds like Shishka. But that is how friendships for life are made.
With one of them in jail, while the other mocks them through the bars.
Actually, That's how I met my wife.
You have a
Ah.
wife? Where is she now?
Where could she be? Maybe rotting in the jail. I left her there on our wedding night.
Well, if that's what you say.
Oh, come on, Henry. You must have some fun, even if you are about to hang. Do not frown. It does not suit you.
I'm not frowning. I just didn't think it was funny.
Oh, Lord, another war. You get along with Shishka famously, don't you?
I'd gladly laugh if you said something funny.
Looks like I might have to carve a smile onto your face. Maybe a graceful and mysterious one. Like the Virgin Mary's. What do you say? I'll put my heart into it.
Give it a try.
Haha, really? Sounds like a challenge.
You wouldn't
You
win.
nearly got killed just now, yet you're stirring shit again.
Oh, well, I cannot help myself.
Bye-bye.
Life's to be lived. And the body's to go to the grave properly fucked up. So I take it easy. As they say in Latin, cop a demon.
So you're a mercenary, cutthroat, swindler, drunk, and on top of that, a philosopher.
I'm a man of many. You know what.
A man of many debts and drinks.
Oh, come on. You
Okay. This doesn't seem like my assessment was correct. Let's just do this.
do not even know me. We will get to know each other once we have a drink together. Speaking of which, would you have a drop on you?
No.
Fuck. I never ride out without some supplies. I don't know if I can stand.
What? No drinks? Is that true? I got plenty. What are you talking about? In fact, let me refill.
That a few more stupid jokes and I'll plug your gob. But it won't be with booze.
You are very lucky to be with Shishka, that you saved me.
I'm starting to regret it.
That's why I like you. We will have so much fun together. I feel it in my bones. But we better pick up our pace. I need to piss.
Yeah, this will help you keep it on the ladder. Nothing like shaking around in the saddle to keep your bladder nice and tight. This is some silly music. I like it. Da da da. What, a lot of things to say? Got your shit at conversation. You know what? He's inspired me. Actually... Why is this so nourishing? Well, I got the schnapps for later. Ow! The Full Metal Alchemist was trying to invent a potion to prevent drunkenness when I already have that. It exists. I literally have one in my inventory. Ah, you're gonna piss? Slug!
I just better not piss on my boots.
Yeah,
or
does
trip
it?
over. Oh, almost done. Oh, not done yet.
Let me get the fork.
Finally.
How does he do?
Some pretty rocks nearby. Ada used to wade through that stream every time he went to visit some lass. Or when he was returning. He can smell the wench from miles away, but he can't take 3 steps in the woods without getting lost. Some people are just made that way. Nothing you can do about it. I mean, if Ada could find the camp, you'll have no problem finding it yourself. Oh, and the hand cannons. They're buried somewhere near the camp. Just a few steps. That much I remember.
Somewhere, huh?
Maybe by the stream. Or right in it? No, that's not it. Oh, we were drunk. But we're not that stupid. Although, maybe Janos and Edda are. One time, they decided to rob some merchant because we were running out of food and drink. They found one and decided to follow him until he arrived at a suitable place. They followed him almost all the way to Sigismund's camp. So
That's a great
throwing
idea.
guns in the water actually sounds like them. Hey lad, come here!
Okay, I'm here.
What are we gonna do now?
Well, welcome to our camp. It's not much, but we called it home.
That sounds brilliant.
Hey, you don't see me insulting your home.
Yeah,
where are
well,
the
you should see my
cannons?
home.
We hit
Punches around.
something down below last time. By the stream.
Why does this
near
dagger
the
look like a
boulders,
dick?
By the uprooted tree. And something is buried a little ways over there.
Don't you remember where you put them?
Well, I have a rough idea. A hazy memory.
Okay, upstream.
A hunch.
Fire trunk.
Jesus Christ. So? Where are they?
One of those places. Let's look at all of them. They are here somewhere.
We're gonna dig through half the forest.
Nonsense. I'll walk around, get my bearings. You'll see. Anyway, we need a shovel. There used to be one by Janor's tent.
Which one is
Actually, I
that?
brought my own.
The one made of leaves. He was so proud of it until he woke up covered in caterpillars.
Come on then. We don't have much time.
I'm just supposed to follow him. Oh. This is literally the path we just took. Are you kidding me? Ah, I see it. It's 100% not going to be this.
Find it right away. Now just dig it up and we are done.
Won't you give me a hand?
We were as drunk as fiddlers when we buried. But this place seems really familiar. Before that, we had to bury Old Lonefield, and we had to fortify ourselves.
Could you give me a hand?
I was a fool to think this would be easy.
Sure, I was wrong.
So you're digging the next one?
Guess not. I'm gonna need another drink.
Listen, lad.
Just tell me you didn't throw those hand cannons in the water.
Of course not. Look at that basket over there.
What about it?
The cannons are not there, but there is something better. Booze. Be a lovely lad and fetch it.
Right, let's go.
Why not? It'll make the digging go faster.
Good boy.
Better not be covered in piss. Hey! Got it.
I found something in the basket.
Beautiful. Is there enough for both of us?
Of course.
Cheers.
Oh, this is bliss. Right. Let us find those devilish trumpets.
The accurate description. What does he have a set of balls on his ass? I'm so tempted to bundle his balls. Try to find something good. Sorry, dog, I'm busy.
Right. Enough playing around. Here.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. Just like the last time.
Of course, just like last time.
So this is the grave of Kolodiel. I was sure we buried him elsewhere.
Ugh. What stench.
Why? He did not smell much better when he was alive. Oh, well. God grant him eternal life and some soap.
What about us?
If Lodiel is here, then I reckon I know where the hand cannons are.
Thanks for making me stink at least. Can I not cover the grave up again? Aha!
So, this is it.
Don't tell me you've lost your way.
Oh, please. Me? Never! I found it.
Don't you want to dig the last hole yourself?
I'll tell you something, Henry. There are two kinds of people. Those who work and those who watch. Both are equally important. You can guess which of us is which.
Uh-huh.
See? I told you I knew exactly where to find them.
God, why are you punishing me?
Oh, don't cry. We have more important things to do.
Will you take the cannons?
I won't be lugging them around.
Right. Are we going to see Zizka?
Let's go. Or do you want to go alone?
I'd rather go with you. Just in case.
Mount up then.
We
We've
not
wasted
wash our
enough
blood
time
off.
as it is.
My god. What are you looking at? Ah, I think I stepped in your piss. Ow. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Go!
Women, my friend, is a wiener must
I think I've heard that one before.
Kick her out, cause her back's her best feature.
How did Zizka put it? The best shot north of the Alps, and also the best singer north of Sassa. Nightingales have nothing on you.
Fucking and boozing and boozing and fucking. Fucking and boozing, boozing and fucking.
Is that what he was singing?
Roll up the wrenches. There's nothing better than a nice pair of titties. That doesn't rhyme much.
No, keep singing. Why would you stop? It was so good.
Women, my friend, is a venomous creature. Best kick her
Venom?
out, cause her back's her best feature. She'll break your heart and you'll want...
Man, you really fucked my charisma. Man, I want a better bow.
No other. Forget that damn troll up and drink your wine, brother.
It looked like it was fairy dust falling there. Ah, somebody wants to die.
Hundreds of harlots and drags from the wine cags. Fuck all the rest today.
Oh, our ambush spot. Huh? What?
What about felling a tree across the road? Hand me an axe and I will do it myself.
Okay, these wrapped handguns, surprisingly light, by the way. Quite the merry band you got here.
We have the hand cannons.
How did it go? Any trouble?
It's funny to complain about.
The next time you want to send me looking for something with Kubyanka, just kill me. You'll save me a lot of suffering.
Did we find those cannon? We did. So stop whining.
When you spend more time with Kubienka, you'll realize he's not doing it on purpose. He's just a prick.
Hey!
What's the plan?
We wait. We'll position ourselves on the
Eat
flanks.
shit, Kubienka.
When they pass, we'll attack.
Why are the wagons standing there? I was hoping we would block the road with a tree or something.
Look what I managed to find. A true march of the maimed. If they had to cut down a tree, they'd chop off their own limbs. We at least took a wheel off. It looks less suspicious, and the convoy will have to stop anyway.
Oi, fuck, but...
But what?
I would put it a little further back, so they will not see it until they are right next to it.
Ah, look who's thinking. And what then?
Then we rise with the hand cannons and blast the bastards to smithereens, from above.
What a load of rubbish.
What rubbish? It is
The
like
amount
a
of attention that would
battlement, but on
attract.
a wagon. You get it right? Haha.
Shut up. We'll do it my way.
Make up your minds. It's hard to say how much time we have.
So, Kubienka, take half of the men and go over there. The rest will stand on the other side.
Where will I go?
You'll stay here with me.
And then what?
We'll wait for them to arrive. And then...
Are we there yet? No, how many fucking times have I told you? Are you deaf?
Pay no attention to him, Rupert.
Pay no attention to him, Rupert.
You hold me up in irons. You can't even show me a grain of human decency.
Really? Nobody saw him just standing behind the tree?
Halt!
What the fuck?
Damn. There's more of them than I was expecting. I can't back out now. Let's blast at them and seize the advantage.
Oi! You two! Get that wreck off the road.
Not to worry, Honorable Sir. We're working on it. To the task!
Not a single thing!
Matilda! Fucking hell! My leg, damn it! You idiots!
Now that was just a warning shot. Surrender, or the next one will go straight through your guts.
So next time, will you hit the mark?
I'd rather settle it without bloodshed.
That's easy. Surrender, and none of you will be harmed. Until you hang alongside...
My charisma's in the tank.
The only one surrendering will be you.
Oh, really? Rupert, bring that bastard to me. And you, arrest the others. If they resist, just kill them.
Halt! Not another step, or...
Oh, what? Are you gonna shoot at the sky again?
Maybe. Wait, am I clean again?
Listen to me carefully. In the woods around us, we have dozens of archers and crossbowmen. If you don't surrender, we'll shoot you to pieces. We'll kill the rest the old-fashioned way.
Oh, shit! There's barely a dozen of you. If you could kill us all, you'd have done it already.
Why do you think I approached you like this? I really don't plan on dying here, and especially not before you do. Do you understand me now?
Maybe. Hey! Stop, you idiots! We still have the advantage! Fuck them traitors! Don't just stand there! Get them! Attack!
You're in for an ass-kicking, you piece of shit!
I can't see anything!
Hey, we'll finish this quickly.
Okay, I'm done with this weapon.
No one's had it.
Throw your
Hey,
stuff.
I need a hand here.
Fuck you.
Be taught! Good hit! This Popeye.
Let me loot him! Ooh. Not bad.
All right, we're done here. We've got to get the devil out of here somehow. So put the wheel back on and get the horse. If
Knock the
you're
devil out of
bleeding,
him.
Patch yourself up quickly. We need to get out of here soon.
Didn't
If
he
you're not
drop his
bleeding,
weapon?
throw
There
the
we
bodies
go.
off the road. Hide them somewhere, but be quick about it, all right? Come here, Henry. We don't have...
You're talking too much. Let's see. My god, aiming with that thing is so fucking hopeless. Oh, this one can actually raise its visor. About time. It's pretty good. On this one, I got on short. Really good, but it's unrepaired. Much the same. That's annoying. Less conspicuous. We'll look at it later. Okay, this is just straight up worse. Worth a bit though.
all day.
Do have all day actually. You're the horse. No. We're at that point already, are we? Looks pretty good. Actually worse. Oh. Is he dying? Please tell me he's actually dying. Oh, physics? Hello? Wait, what am I supposed to do? Okay, so they know I'd want to loot this shit. Hey, that's not bad. That is. Or chainmail, that's what I just got. Fuck me. All right, what do you want? No good weapon. Just a bunch of burgers hunting swords. Alright, don't think there's any point in staying.
We should get out of here, don't you think?
The sooner we're gone, the better. Welcome back, Hinnick.
If it wasn't for you, I'd still be getting worked over by those bastards in Sigismund's camp. You saved my arse, fellas. Although, I have a second hole in it now because of you. Ouch!
That was an accident. I couldn't hit you that well, even if I wanted to.
That would be a shame. We'd be hard-pressed to find another horseman like him.
Spare me the flattery. It's enough you thought I was worth saving. Warms the cockles of my heart.
Don't thank me until you know what we're up to.
Ha ha! I knew there was a reason you rescued me. What's your plan?
First, we should find the rest of your band.
Hold your horses, Henry. First things first. We have more important things to deal with. How are we doing, Devil? Do you have some kind of hideout? What about your people?
Hideout? Our old camp was a shithole.
Don't insult our home from home.
Shush! We can stay here.
Here? For all to see?
This here hole is far from town, and has such a bad reputation that decent people are afraid to come here.
Ooh, I thought this was your
camp. As long
camp.
as you're paying, old Treadlight will serve you wholeheartedly. This place has everything we need, and people who come here can be recruited for some dirty work.
And there are no fleas in the beds.
Furthermore, it's called the Devil's Den, and I like that.
Oh, of course
All
he
right,
would.
Have it your way. Henry, go to the innkeeper and arrange our stay here. But back to the point, Devil. What about your people?
My people? Kubienka isn't enough for you.
No, he isn't.
That's too bad. Oh, they fucked off somewhere. They didn't send any messages to my jail cell.
We'll have to do something about that. But first, you should go and see Catherine. See if she's settled in and if she's all right. She said she'd try to find work at the Hangman's Halter Tavern.
You're not coming with me?
Does that bother you? Well, you're not afraid of her, are you?
Someone might recognize me. And if they saw us together...
All right. What will you be doing?
I don't know about these two, but I'll be having a rest. I'm not going to sit on a horse for a while anyway.
But we don't have time for that. Like Henry said, we need more people. The three of us could just about manage to steal a few cabbages.
Forget it. It hurts like you shot off one of my arse cheeks. I can barely stand.
At least tell me what happened to your infamous Devil's Pack. Where can we find them?
Yeah, I'd like to know that too. Where are they, Kubienka? Why didn't you lot free me from jail?
You gather a band of criminals and then you are surprised they cannot be trusted?
So, nobody's left?
Some might return now that the devil is back.
Well, if they're not already swinging on the gallows somewhere.
Or will you find them? They could be anywhere.
We'll have to search for them. Will you help us, Henry?
Ooh, wonderful.
Oh, wonderful. Will you at least tell me where to start?
I'd love to. But I don't even know who survived that.
The Optimist is actually funnier.
Not many of us are left. Janos and Adder were the first to run. I reckon they are gorging themselves somewhere. If they have any coin.
What about Bahuta and his brother?
Like when he's hilariously naive.
Slavik died, Bahuta took it badly. He's not coming back.
Fuck. Henry may be able to convince him.
I doubt it, but he can try.
Do we have anyone else?
Well, there's Matthew and Roniek, but who knows where they ended up.
Easy peasy.
That's all.
We could also try those rebellious farmers who are fighting against Sigismund around here.
I don't want any dirty peasants. I want my old pack.
In that case, there is no one else left.
And where should we look for them? I don't even know where to start.
I think I could help you with some of them. Come and see me when you want to get started.
I'll visit the town first. If Catherine's waiting for me there, I'll have to hurry. The sooner we find Liechtenstein, the sooner we can free Capon.
What is it with this bird? What kind of stupid name is that anyway?
I'll tell you everything before Henry returns. Henry, you should hurry up and come right back here once you're done. Do you understand?
Why this coloration? Why half green? Oh, this is Sigismund's camp? Okay. Should definitely visit that then. At least they have a smithy. Oh great, the Hanged Man. Might actually be there. What, everyone leaving?
Why do they call you the Dry Devil, anyway?
Why do they call you fuckhead?
But they don't call...
All right, I was only joking. I don't even know how I got the nickname. Suppose it could have something to do with all the killing and my natural beauty. It's certainly catchier than His Grace Sir Hinnek the First of Kunstadt and Yashpitz. That name wouldn't scare a fucking coward. But say it Dry Devil, and everybody just shits themselves.
How are your injuries healing?
Well, I didn't really need a second arsehole, so hopefully it was the last one I ever get. I can't really sit, stand, or lie down. Not to mention ride a horse.
It was just terrible luck that we hit you.
Yeah, I was feeling bitter for a while. But then I thought, you could have ripped my head or my leg off. So I still got off easy. And between us, I think it's still better to die of a shot to the arse than of old age or some disease.
How do you know Kubienka?
He saved my arse back at Neuhaus. We only made it out thanks to him. I thought we were fucked. But then Kubienka appeared, dragging a ladder, asking how much we would pay for it.
Yeah.
What did he get for it?
The first thing he got was a good fucking beating, because we thought he'd been dead for 2 days. But after we escaped, we made sure he didn't have to pay for drinks for a long time.
How long have you known Zizka?
It's been a while. He served with me during the Moravian-Margrave Wars.
So you were his commander, sir?
That's water under the bridge now. I'm just an old wanted robber baron whose neck you and Zizka just saved. I don't give a shit about the sirs anymore, you see?
Ah, all right then. What can you tell me about Zizka?
Well, based on what you two have been through, I'd say you should know him pretty well by now. When everything is fucked, the people around you are dying and you're fighting for your very life, only then can you really learn what a person is like.
Wow. Now you're back, are you?
It's almost ready.
What will you do now?
We'll give it some thought and see. Hopefully we'll know better when you come back from Liechtenstein.
Aren't you worried about Catherine?
Do you think I should be?
I don't know. A lone woman in a big city needs to be careful in any case. But when you're stalking Liechtenstein, that can be really dangerous.
No one forced Catherine. She knows what she's doing and she can take care of herself. Remember how she dealt with the guards at Trotsky? She's braver and more dangerous than half my old band.
Aye, but what if someone tries to...
Catherine sharpens her dagger every day. It's always razor sharp. Whoever tries will regret it sorely.
Guess we'll just ask about
Who is
them
this
rather than
Kubyanka, anyway? How long have you known each other?
We were defending a castle and hiding in the woods together. But he was always closer with the devil.
Can he be trusted?
Aye. When he's sober, that is. When he gets drunk, it's better to keep an eye on him. He's known to provoke until fists start flying. Did you see what happened when we first arrived?
You mean how they wanted to cut his throat for cheating at dice?
Aye. It's best not to play with him. You'd be better off tossing your coins straight into a pile of shit.
What should I know about the devil?
Just look at him and you'll know everything. His face reveals it all.
Doesn't seem that bad. Yeah.
What draws you to him, then?
We're both different. That's our strength. I'm in charge when everything goes according to plan. When things go to shit, he takes over. It often turns bloody, but sometimes victory is more important than honor.
Will you be spending the night?
Seems that way. Do you have a room for us? At least for a few days.
But of course. We have 2 free rooms just upstairs. I'll have them cleaned up.
Don't even bother cleaning them, innkeeper.
Treadlight. The name's Treadlight.
Can I ask you something?
Permanently.
Of course. What about?
You don't seem like an ordinary innkeeper to me.
And what else would I be, eh?
Oh, come on. A tavern in the middle of nowhere, yet always full. And full of rogues on top of that.
Me? I'm but an honest man.
An honest-to-God fence, eh?
How dare you?
Ah, stop with the mummery. Are you afraid I'll turn you in? You think I want someone sniffing around here? It's in my best interest to keep my trap shut.
All right, then. Pretending to be a poor old innkeeper was getting bloody old anyhow. If you ever find any... lost items, bring them to me, and I'll take care of the rest.
Oh, hell yeah.
I reckon the 2 of us will get along just fine.
I'm glad to hear it. In that case, you're always welcome here.
What's new around here, innkeeper?
There's trouble with demons in Old Kutna. There was a great tragedy one time in the mine near there. It's abandoned now. The ground collapsed, and a pit to hell opened up there. There's talk that young Bruttons form a fight club in Horsham. Maybe they'll let you into their circle. And then Smolka came by. She's the one who runs the bathhouse across the street. She said a fella came in, all restless and fidgety, saying he wanted a girl. That he wanted to take her somewhere else, and Smolka wouldn't have it. But when he offered to pay double, she agreed. You know how it is. These days, every groschen counts.
Was he a fucking pig?
If only that.
So what did he do?
The girl came running in all beaten up. Smalker couldn't get her to talk about what happened, but it wasn't pretty. I went to see her. The girl was all blue with bruises. Her knees blooded. Not a pretty sight.
Who was this fella?
The way Smalker described him to me, he must have come with Sigismund's army. Probably a deserter. I've seen a few of those around here.
Have you any idea where I could find him?
Rumour has it he's been sleeping in a shepherd's abandoned dugout, just outside the forest nearby.
I'll take care of him.
I'm glad to hear it. And don't spare him. A lot of scum is coming here, but enough is enough. When you're done with him, go to see Smalker at the bathhouse. She'll be glad to have one less thing to worry about.
Biggest morality on this part.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper.
I'll have a look at...
Ooh. Wow, that is low visibility. Less conspicuous, almost less charisma. Still... Problem with this is that it pulls up. I can sell like anything to him. That helmet's pretty good though. I don't understand what the percent nutrition means. Give me your finest.
Let's talk about the price.
Sure.
Give me everything you have.
Aye, that'll do. I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
And what can I get for you?
For double dice. There's gotta be a wreath somewhere, right? Right, the camp. Where the fuck is it I sleep? Fine, I'll just talk my way out of it. Yeah, I don't want to carry that shit with me. Understand. Oh, here it is, wreath. Yeah, shit that I want to keep in the long term, but not right now. I don't think I'll ever actually use that goddamn thing. Or this one. Down all the Brunswick's armor soon. While it can still have a purpose. Pourquoi? Some of these could show up in quests later. I'm not sure I actually should put them there. I'm genuinely puzzled as to how I'm this way down. Has to be all the alcohol. Other recipes too, maybe? You want to be right outside. I just want to see this shit. Let's fucking go. Wow. So much to talk about, okay.
You said you were going to tell me more about the Devil's former band.
What is it? Has the lost Liechtenstein been found?
Not yet. But I still want to learn as much as possible about your men. I could bump into one of them.
All right. Anyway, only a few fellas out of the whole glorious pack survived the shitstorm, and it's not certain they are still alive.
Before,
as far as I know. Matthew, Bahuta, Raniak, Janosch, and Eder survived. I only know where to find Bahuta. And maybe Matthew. But who knows?
Tell me about Bahuta first. Who is he, anyway?
Well, Bahuta, he was always in trouble. Angry as a dog and covered in bruises. He and his brother could drink all the beer in the inn. Just the two of them. Then they would make a terrible ruckus.
You want the dog?
It sounds like you three would get along well. But you said his brother was dead.
Yes, he died right before Bahuta's eyes. Not pretty. Bahuta has been acting weird ever since. He dropped everything overnight and turned to prayer. As if he was scared of being next in line.
Did you ever see him again after they caught the devil?
Yeah, but there was no reasoning with him.
You think it'll be different now?
Look, I don't know. Maybe when he hears the devil's back, he will come to his senses. But I doubt it.
Where can I find Bahuta?
At the rectory in Grunts. He helps out with the church.
I'll go over there and try to talk him into it. There's no harm in trying.
But be careful. Bahuta was never far from giving someone a beating. Maybe he's still got that in him. It was Slavic who kept him from ending up on the gallows because of a fight. Oh, but he's already with the Lord.
I joined the Lord, but still give out the ass whippings.
Now tell me something about this Matthew fella. Someone with a name like that surely can't be all bad.
The name may be pretty, but he's as ugly as sin. You better not stare at him too much. It is not good for your stomach. He's also a damn willy bastard.
Wily.
People say he likes to rob on trade routes, telling his victims he's collecting tax for the king.
If he's so crooked, why did you take him into your band in the first place?
Nasty characters are more suited to our line of work. It is much harder to convince good people to do bad things.
I get really defensive about
What
it. It's
about
what-
me? Am I not a good person?
Well, that's true. I hope you're not a spy who will rat us all out to Sigismund.
And where do I find him?
I hear there is someone robbing merchants on the roads near Miskovitz. That would be fitting for him. Maybe the bailiff can tell you more. It's practically happening in his yard.
What about the rest of the band? You mentioned more than one person.
Of course. That leaves Janos, Ada and Raniek. I don't know where they are, but I can tell you about them.
Who is this Adder? What kind of nickname is that, anyway?
Oh, that's easy.
Venomous.
He's called Ada because he can't keep his snake in his breeches. Oh, he's Polish. He does not speak our tongue, so only Janos can speak to him, really. But otherwise, he's a fucking hilarious. And when shit gets tough, he can really handle it.
Do you know where he could be?
I have no idea. But if you find Janos, Ada will be nearby. The two of them are practically inseparable.
Good to know.
How am I supposed to communicate with Adder? I don't speak a word of Polish.
Yes, you do. We all say kurwa. You must use your hands and feet for the rest. I always manage, and so will you.
Tell me more about this Raniek.
Raniek has a great aim. Slightly better than me, even. Oh, and that bow of his, I tell you, is a masterpiece. That is how you will know it is him.
How did he get that bow?
How do you think? He won it playing dice.
Of
That
course.
was the first and last time he ever won anything. If anyone is really unlucky, it is him. But he would not stop if you were to cut off his hands.
Did you ever see him again after the devil was captured?
Oh, just once. He wanted me to lend him money. He did not have any to bet with. But I was skinned and looking for a way to get the devil out of jail. Either way, I told him to fuck off, and he listened to me.
Do you have any idea how I could find him?
Oh, I don't know anything about him. Try asking around at inns where they play dice. It is possible he lost his hose in one of them.
Tell me about this Janos.
Janos? He's from Hungary. He speaks like a Tatar, but at least you can understand him a little, unlike Ada.
And how did he get here? Did he defect from
I'll
Sigismund?
find two people who
Not at
can't
all.
speak my language.
He did something back home, had the gallows waiting for him, so he fled to Moravia. He was having the time of his life until recently. Wine, women, and song. But now he has problems because people take him for a human. But if you knew how he can cook, give him a dead rat and half a carrot, and he will cook you a 3-course dinner.
Hold on. Janos sounds like a good
Already
man.
liking this Janos. I think we'll get along well.
Janos, why?
I just love life like he does. No one knows when the Lord will call him. So why waste time?
As you say, you never know what day will be your last. And that is especially true among us.
How can I recognize this Janos?
Like I said, he looks a bit like a human. He speaks almost like we do, but in a queer way. Where you talk to him, you will definitely notice it.
I don't know, you speak kind of rough too.
Thanks. I'll go and look for them.
They may sound like a bunch of morons as I tell it, but they will be damn useful to us. Good luck!
I just saved, right? Hell yeah.
Your hand cannons have done us more harm than good.
But we shot that mare beautifully. The devil himself couldn't have aimed any better, and he's skilled with hand cannons.
How long have you been a warrior?
I was supposed to be a carpenter, but the job wasn't for me. Most of the time I couldn't even hit the chisel with my mallet. Then I lost my master's money playing dice, so I had to run away. Then I came across a group of mercenaries, and they hired me. Once I got a taste of money, I chose to stay. So, it's been a while now.
Who taught you how to fight?
No one. I was absolutely awful. But I could drink their command under the table, so they let me stay with them. I learned the rest as I went along.
That commander, was it the
By
devil?
the skill of drinking, huh?
No. I only met the devil later, with another band. I've been through several. Once they stop paying, or you run out of things to steal, it's best to go and try your luck elsewhere.
That's exactly what happened when they captured the devil, isn't it? The band broke up.
More or less, but I think he understands. You see? That's mercenary honor.
What honor?
Exactly. There is none.
Why were you the only one of your band who tried to save the devil?
I don't think I could sleep easy if they actually executed that old bastard. Fuck, I know the devil better than I know my own old man. And he still owes me groschen from our last trade. And I take that seriously.
How do you know Zizka?
I think I know him from the ambush near Prague.
Who did you ambush?
His men actually ambushed us. Actually, the outcome was quite similar. They jumped us at a bend. Before we knew it, blood was spilled. They killed our whole band. I was the only one to survive.
Just you? How so?
How did you do?
I was so fucked up that as I cocked my crossbow, the bowstring broke off and slashed my hands.
And you still have both of them?
Saint Bibiana must have been watching over me. My gloves came off, revealing bloody gashes on my palms, like Christ himself. I reckon they had fun watching me jump around, curse and flail my arms. So they kept me. I kept that bloody bowstring for luck.
Interesting. Oh shit. The booze is still filling up. Nope. Getting ahead of you. Oh, cut. Jishka, please. And across the... laundry. That's where I want to go, I think. Maybe later. We're gonna work out. Right here. Where the fuck is the... We got shit to do along the way. You can see me from there, right? Hello. Can I climb that roof?
Good boy.
Gets mad if I go here. Surprising. What is wrong with you?
God bless you, sir. Well, did you get it sorted out?
Hopefully. But it cost me all the money my pa left me. I even had to sell the ring from my mother-in-law. But I'm telling you.
What do you need?
Any more debts? I don't know what I'll do.
I'll have a look at your...
We got shit to sell. Or rather buy. Good for me. Some savior schnapps. Not the king's dice. I just gotta check. Will she actually buy some shit?
Maybe next time, then. What can I do for you?
What do you have for...
Nope, you won't buy a single one of those, huh? I don't like the lion perfumes. Maybe I do. The short duration might actually be more valuable. Weak ones feel useless though. That's expensive. That's the case.
A word about the
Thank you. And come again. What do you want? Certainly.
I'd like to get to know one of your pretty bathmates.
My girls know how to make a fella happy.
What I
I'm sure
really
they
need
do.
right now is a little taste of paradise.
All right, but money up front.
Fucking tone changes always cracks me up.
Let's talk about the...
Certainly.
I'm a handsome man. I'm the actual prize.
How's this?
Well. Excellent. You...
Where's... Does it say you want to do
You
this?
really know how to treat a girl. I hope I see you again soon.
Didn't? It does. Oh, that's good to know. What's with this dog? Let's check out the hanged man, like over here. Think that means something?
Run! Free!
Oh, don't see it. So I guess it's just aesthetic. Okay, to the blacksmith, see if I can get anything from him. Oh, baby. This place. Who the fuck are you?
How can I help you, sir?
Apothecary.
What do you have for...
Good. You'll take. Oh, national new recipe. Oh, two of them. Saltpeter, sulfur, charcoal. This might actually be worth getting then. Do you have any weak? There we go. Actually, that's still useful. Heavy schnapps I want to keep. Doesn't feel like I really get a lot out of the upgraded versions of Nighthawk. Still paying. Fuck you. Take this.
I'd like to do...
Aye, you're convinced. Thank you, sir. And come again.
There's a teacher in the area. I feel like now's the time to waste it.
Ooh.
Get out of here, mutt! No one wants to hear your barking.
Sure you do. You mean? Mr. Smith.
What do you need, sir?
What do you have?
He has a recipe for me. That one's pretty fucking good now, ain't it? Actually better. Magdeburg. I think this is what I used to use. Hungarian. That's not better, is it? Frankfurt steel, is that what I needed? Might be. You need to chill, buddy. Let's see, crafting. Lido steel. Fuck's sake! I think that's so cheap to make. Well, that's pretty tempting.
I hope you find what you're looking. For next time, good sir.
How is my horse not available here? We need like mouse skin. And then iron, which I don't have.
What are you here for?
Show me your...
That accusatory finger is just very amusing to me. The ordinary sword guard, yes, 1 iron. Oops. The no cow skin. Use a bitch. To check my it again.
I'd like to do something well. You'll convince. I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
Sure, you feel that way. Look at that, all I need is cow skin. Fuck's sake. I will use up all the Frankfurt steel though. Might be able to get some more. What about little nobles hunting? Shit. Did I misclick it? I left my inventory. Be in here somewhere, right? House skin. Maybe even some Toledo steel. Two Toledo steel, I need a third one. A bit of earth. One more Toledo steel. I can own this city. Whoops, brought an extra pear pommel. Oops, bro. Doesn't feel like he's holding this correct. Dare I say. Really can't hold a rhythm.
Well, I'm about halfway done.
That was fast. I'll just get rid of the shield. Oh man, need 1 iron.
God be with you, neighbor.
Greetings to you two.
Excuse you. Excuse you. Jesus.
I'll have a look.
Hello?
Show me your way.
Wow, really not a big fan of this, huh? Fine, I'll take over.
What would you like? What do you have?
God, man. Come on. Can't be that tired of me. Finally. Needed one more iron.
Let's talk about the prop.
Well, very well then. I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
I think I might have left something in here. This thing yours? Who's you?
Well, I've got half finished. Just a bit more, and I'll be done. And that's it.
Oh, good. You could only get a proper polar. Fuck, that's heavy. Where the fuck is this skill trainer? Really? Alright then. They might have something to give. Am I fucking... Are you kidding me? I think my only weakness. A moderately tall fence. Ooh.
Earlier, you mentioned a bunch of peasants taking up arms against Sigismund.
Aye, a bunch of villagers. But they might be onto something.
How are they trying to fight Sigismund?
Do not imagine anything too grand. Mostly they are just trying to survive. Some time ago, they raided a supply caravan heading to Sigismund's camp. Then the very same supplies turned up with the hungry families in Miskovitz. They are doing a good job. But if they keep stepping on Sigismund's toes like that, he will go after them, and soon.
We could use a band like that.
I agree. But Shiska was against it. You saw it yourself. I promised I would not look for them.
So, what are we gonna do?
Well, I'm not going to break my word. But you did not make any such promise, did you?
We want to defy Zizka. Ah, it's more missions, more quests.
Do you know where to look for them?
From what I know, they mostly hang around Miskovitz. It seems they use a secret password to recognize their own.
Password? What password?
Fuck. What was it? Ah, I remember. The fox is in the henhouse.
How did you learn their secret password?
When
Mighty
Tridevil's band broke up, I was looking for a company to join. Then this one time at a tavern, there was this scrawny, drunken loudmouth going on about the peasants' revolt and shouting out the password for all to hear. Some old woman from Miskovitz slapped that lad so hard, his chin hit the table.
Right, so I'm supposed to look for a scrawny, drunken loudmouth.
We have plenty of those already. I reckon you ought to talk to the old crone. I have a feeling she might be the way to get to that. Try telling her the password and see what happens.
All right. I hope I won't get slapped too.
It will be so bad.
How did you meet Dry Devil?
For the first time? Not in the best of circumstances, that's for sure. A few years ago, my company was attacked near Olomouc, and he spared nobody except for my noble
His
master.
fucking dagger dick is cracking me up.
We were fighting for Margrave Jobst, and he for his brother Prokop.
Why did he let you live?
Because I shot and killed 2 of his men, and crippled 3 others, before he bashed me over the head.
And he just let you go?
Not a chance. I woke tied up with a splitting headache. Tridevil was all fired up, betting with his men that they'd boost me up.
And what was the catch?
That fucker took me to the ramparts and said that if I piss and hit the ale pitcher down below, he'd let me go. Otherwise, he'd try to hit the ale pitcher with me. The prick.
Wow. You're quite the sharpshooter, Kubyanka.
You bet I fucking am. But you don't know shit about it.
Teach me something, then. I'll happily pay for it.
It'll take some time. But throw in a bit of coin, and I'll teach you whatever you want.
Christ. What a day that was.
Marksmanship is easy to rank up.
How do you always manage to hit the target? Even when you're pissed drunk?
The problem is I can't hit shit if I'm not drunk.
Isn't that addiction?
It's experience.
And that's what I'm interested in, Kubyanka.
All right. Let's get started then.
I'd like to learn...
It'll take some... But throw in a bit of coin.
Unarmed. I don't
I
guess
saw how you took down that bloke at the tavern, and he was at least a head taller than you.
Shit, I just got lucky, it's all.
Well, a dice, sure. But I'd really like to learn that hold you did.
What fucking hold?
The one where you made him trip over your leg.
Oh, that one. All right, let's get started then.
Well done, us. It's officially useless. I think I just don't want to accidentally die. As opposed to dying on purpose, that's acceptable. End up in a situation like this, I don't know.
I'd like to learn...
I can't...
As much. You gonna have a seat?
You have a kind master, eh, Mutt?
This is better than if I sit on my bed. Is it enough for me to care?
Greetings to you. A tankard of ale.
What are you
Thanks.
doing creeping about in the dark, eh?
Oh, do I not have... Why do I not have a torch? Come on, man. Oh, thank you. Very kind. I not open. What is that? You locked the door to my bed. You can't be serious. Well, sure hope nobody reacts. What the fuck is that? Okay. Let's try this again then. And still 150. What's the ultimate seat? This has some fur or some shit on it. This is the best. Alright. Did I see double? Okay, let me try the more difficult ones then. The simplest? Ooh, I can finish that in one go. This one requires 2 hours, no matter what. Hmm. Hell yeah, sleep throughout the morning.
Oh well.
Sure. What is
So
this?
this is a Popinjay contest, is it? What exactly do we have to do?
There's nothing to it. It's actually pretty simple. You have to shoot down the strawbirds on the range faster than your opponents. Whoever shoots down the most wins. Any idiot can understand the rules, but that doesn't make it any easier. So if you're not feeling too sure, you'd better see how you get on with the beginners first. You may not win as much because the stakes are lower, but you have a better chance.
I'd like to learn.
It'll take some, but for a few
I saw you shoot. You're bloody fast. I don't get it.
Aye, that's easy to learn. It's just a little trick.
Show me, then.
All right.
Great minds think alike. Oh, don't hog it.
I'd like to enter...
I assume you know the route, so what will it be?
I think a crossbow.
Right. Now, I just have... Do you want me to look around for beginners? Of course. You'd have to stump up more money than against...
Well, I reckon I could take on a couple of your crack archers.
Right. But these fellows ain't going to come...
Wait, let me see how much...
Now you're talking. Take your places. Now.
Look at all the closest ones, I'm assuming.
And down he comes.
Let's not make it easy for him. That's awful, mate.
Well, fuck me if that bird ain't tethered in place.
I'm sorry, are there more? Are you done yet? There's a nice pile of straw here. I'll just shoot that then. What? What? Excuse me? What do you mean up and go in the middle of the contest? Well, that was
I'd like to end
really boring anyway.
So what will it... Right. Do you want... Of course.
Fuck
Are
it.
you mother of...
I'd like
Just
to...
teach me instead.
I saw you... Show me.
All right.
I wonder if he'll have his money on him.
Christ, so much dust.
And pickpocket them. Great. Oh, one for the road. Is there anything of interest nearby before I fucked off? Shrine will be useful. Oh, didn't you tell me about...
Greetings, sir.
What's new?
Well, if there was something...
What the bat made?
Greetings. What would you like?
You got something to say? Nope. Fuck me.
Oh, go.
You're always welcome here, good sir.
It's good to know. Buddy I can talk to. Didn't show up as a quest, so I'm wondering how I'm supposed to progress. Hello? I'll head back here. Well, the poacher should be really easy to find.
Praise be Jesus Christ. Greetings.
What is wrong with that dog?
Quick! Quick! Ka!
Oh, okay, this is enough of a trying to pray at. Very exciting. Jesus Christ, Lord and Savior, etc.
I believe in God, the Father Almighty, creator of heaven and earth, and in Jesus Christ, his only Son, our Lord, who was conceived by the Holy Spirit and born of the Virgin Mary. He suffered under Pontius Pilate, was crucified, died,
Pontius
and was
Pilate.
buried. He descended into hell.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
On the third day, he rose again. He ascended into heaven and is seated at the right hand of God the Father Almighty. He will come again to judge the living and the dead. I believe in the Holy Spirit, the Holy Catholic Church, the communion of saints, the forgiveness of sins, the resurrection of the body, and life everlasting. Amen.
Dog, you need to fuck off. I don't want to find a saddler. Get some better gear. Ooh. Welcome to Grund. Some quest tipsters. Horse Chan. New waifu. And another smithy. What on earth is the difference supposed to be?
Go!
Nemi Cam. Might be worth going somewhere like that now, actually. Enemies might be tougher in this region. Have better gear, etc.
Go!
Start blasting. What are the odds that this is gonna end bad for me? Obviously I should be here at night instead, if possible. No, you didn't see shit. You didn't see shit, I said!
Alert! To arms!
Dick!
I believe you've done this. Uh-oh. Ow! You fucking...
I'm all yours.
Miss me.
I'll rip your ass up.
You want to try me?
Love to.
Useless.
You. What?
You can't stand up to this. I'm
Yeah.
all yours. Take that.
The fucking lock on, I swear to God.
What do you want?
What do you think? How did I do that again? I only to do Master Stroke once and I've never fucking learned how to do it again. So what, like, do I hold? Actually say in the combos? No. So... Oh. Master Strike. Next from the left. Right. I thought I'd done that repeatedly. Damage is taken from the left from the right. Victory sip.